Well, welcome back. And we're going to go to the actual recipe for this particular program.
Okay.
It's called a stir-fry eggplant. It calls for 1 medium eggplant, 1 medium red pepper with strips, 1 medium green pepper strips, 1 cup of mushroom sliced, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce light, 1 tablespoon of fructose, 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 garlic cloves minced, 1 teaspoon of ginger root finely grated, and 2 cups of brown rice cooked.
Okay.
All right. Now,
stir-fried eggplant.
Stir-fried eggplant. A lot of people do not like eggplant, but it is an absolutely fantastic substitute when you're trying to get off of meat, because eggplant actually has that same texture that meat has when you really think about it. Of course, you got to work with it.
Okay.
You're going to first take that purple hull off of it, this skin, take that all off. And what I've done is you have to also sit it in water. Now, I've taken the skin off and I've cut strips in it, and you will notice the seeds in the middle of that eggplant.
Right.
You got to get the seeds out so that you actually want it making strips like this.
Now,
okay?
why would you put it in water so it won't turn?
The water helps the seeds to come out, number one, and also keeps it from turning.
Okay.
Okay? And you want to pat that. You want to make sure that you pat your strips really well so you don't have a lot of water in them, because we're going to actually stir fry these, okay?
I don't think a lot of people probably even thought about eggplant being a substitute for
meat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
because
you
it
don't think about
has
that.
a meat texture, believe it or not. And the one reason why I like to work with eggplant is because foods that have no flavor have more of a chance to mimic those that you like. Where you have foods that have their own specific flavor, it's kind of hard to change those up, okay? Now, I've already got my oil going here, and in this wok, I like to cook in the wok for these particular ones, because the woks have the concave shape, which means it doesn't overcook your foods, okay? I've got my oil already, about at least a tablespoon of oil going. And what Curtis is going to be doing, he's going to actually mix together the light soy sauce, and also he's going to put together the fructose, and just set that over to the side while I get the eggplant going.
Okay, all right.
And you know what? Somebody said one time when they saw this, they said, you know, that reminds me of French fries.
Oh,
okay?
French fries, huh?
But it's not French fries, it's eggplant, okay? We have a lot of eggplant recipes also in our book, you know.
Okay.
Now this actually cooks for, about maybe 2 minutes, just to kind of coat that with the olive oil, which is really, really what's necessary. And Curtis, you've got that done. Why don't you, while I'm finished doing this, talk to them about, we talked about those oils, about cholesterol. Talk to them about that particular one we're using right now.
Yeah, this is olive oil that we're using here. And olive oil is one of the highest amounts of the monounsaturated fatty acids. Olive oil, 77% of the olive oil is monounsaturated. And this is olive oil here. Now there's another oil as well we call canola oil. Canola oil is 6% of saturated fat. It has the lowest amount of saturated fat of all the oils, canola oil, 6%. So olive oil and canola oil are the 2 top oils in that category. The highest amount of mono and the lowest amount of saturated.
And I use them both.
And use them both.
Now normally what happens is we usually put the lid on top and let it just cook a little bit here in the wok. But because of time, what I'm going to do is begin to add the other ingredients to this. This is a very colorful dish. Just keep on watching. All right.
That was fast.
First things first, we're going to go ahead on and put in our chopped or minced garlic. Okay.
Now this is in your revised cookbook?
This one is in the Global Vegetarian Cookbook.
The Global, okay.
This is in Global. I know people get kind of mixed up. They say, well, which book is it in?
Probably what they need to do is just buy both cookbooks, right?
Okay.
I mean, that would be my suggestion.
Yes, and then I'm going to throw that little bit of ginger in there, because that ginger gives it the pizzazz it needs. And Kurt, let's go ahead and put in the bell peppers.
The bell peppers, okay.
All right, let's start giving some color.
All right.
All right, let's put in those red peppers.
Red peppers.
All right.
Going in.
All righty.
Looking more colorful.
More colorful. And let's go ahead on and add in now the mushrooms.
Mushrooms, okay. Any mushrooms, doesn't really matter, or?
Just regular mushrooms.
Just regular mushrooms, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. We talked before about this on the show, but this the portobello shiitake mushroom, lots of information out on those. Also helps to deter problems with
anti-cancer.
There you go.
Properties,
there you go.
okay.
And you know that's very, very. Ooh, I'm gonna put that way so the cameraman can smell that ginger, and also smell all that good garlic coming out of there. Now I'm going to add right in the middle. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of that oil in. Curtis, go ahead and pour it in the center for me. Okay, this is the rest of the olive oil going in. And olive oil gives it such a nice Nice flavor. Okay, and then lastly, we're going to go ahead on in and pour in. Go ahead, Curtis, and put that.
This is the
soy sauce and the fructose. Okay.
Honey Hush.
Okay, you got a little bit of sugar in the bottom of that. Come on, give me that
do.
too, please. Okay.
I don't know how I'm going to get that
It
out.
smells so wonderful. Yeah, you can. You can
yes,
do it.
I
You can
can.
do it. Yes, you
Okay.
can. And what's going to happen is we're going to take a break, and when we come back, you're going to see the final product. So stay by.